Oh boy, I thought I figured out how to fix the issue with the audio being out of sync, but I guess I'm gonna have to fix that again. Yay! Day 69, here we go. It's the funny number. People love the number. Yeah, funny number. Woo. Yeah, I sure feel like I'm plateauing sometimes, but yeah, I'm pretty sure this day is the 19th of December. And then we're going to skip the entire rest of the week because the 20th I wasn't feeling great. And then the Thursday and Friday was preparing for Christmas and all that. And holidays are just terrible for exercise. So, but I did get back to it for the week after. The week after I got back into the exercise just fine. So it'll be technically weeks 24 and 25, because I'm pretty sure last week was week 23. So it was like week with single day 24 or 24, yeah, 24, and the normal week will be 25.
Don't let your knees move too far forward. Make sure your toes are pointed straight ahead of you.
Yeah.
Let's do one more of each.
It's the new year now, though. Yay, it's the new year. But I don't really have a resolution to like do more exercise or anything. I've already been doing it for like how many months, so it's like I can't do more exercise when I'm already there. I'm already trying to put in the effort to do more exercise and have been for like half a year already, so a little more than half a year, just because the week or two off here or there because of stuff happening in my life, or stuff like Christmas getting in the way of exercise.
Great job.
You know, so this should be 12, 19, 12, 26, 27, 28, or not 28, 26, 27, and 29. Friday I skipped again because of other reasons, good reasons for once, but it's just getting through. This level though, oh yeah, we have to get the airship is destroyed by a monster, and we have to go figure out where the monsters are, because they have the final power. Ring is gonna have full power now. Load. There we go. Where did I go in here? Oh yeah, I think I went in here because like, oh yeah, I want to get rid of tricep kickback and put on something different. But the next skill would be the overhead, and that's like 55 points weaker. So I said, never mind, I'll go... I just have to keep what I had. If I need to do a red AoE, I do tricep kickback. Even though I really shouldn't be worrying about that much. But the damage numbers do have words. Power levels do matter. Also, this is a different version of this. You have to do backwards bursts of air. I like that. That's different. Like, that's the thing. They could use these platforms for so many different exercises and not just the same one over and over and over and over. So it's like they could do more stages like this with platforms like that and just give more variety easily. I genuinely just do not know what... Like, as we're gonna see, they're adding a lot more variety in for this chapter. Like, there's so much, like, every level has just different layouts, just everything. It's like... I know that the flight power we're about to get, just because obviously it's the power of flight that we're gonna get, is that's obviously going to add a lot of ability to God, words, they're just escaping me, to make levels different. But even this level, which you do not have the flight power for, is very different. So what's the point of needing the flight power? There isn't one. They could have just made levels more unique. And they did.
Okay, let's move. Good for working those up.
As for the exercising here, the week off definitely pushed me backward, just because December was rough with exercise. I need to get back into the consistency of it. This day destroyed me. I think this is only a 7-minute level total. So like, I was really tired after this level, and then I think last week I was pretty much mostly okay. But
Nice work.
as you can tell, my brain hasn't woken up yet. My brain is just so far behind. You know, and maybe it's because of all the different varieties of exercise in there. Though also, anything with the squats just destroys my legs, like, immediately. The squats seem to be, like, what I need to work on most on off days. Like, if my legs aren't feeling sore, get in a couple extra squats just to say, hey, I did extra squats. That seems to be the right call.
You can get more power from a squat by bending your knees. But don't extend them past your toes.
Also, I like how in the picture it looks like he's extending his knees past his toes. Ring said not to do that, but you lied to me. But no, it doesn't just have to be these squat platforms. There's the back press. I'm sure they could do other exercises that you just have to repeat over and over for these platforms. They have options. They have so many different exercises they could make you do, and I'm sure they could think of all different kind of things that just give more variety. Also, this level seems to have a little bit of everything in it. We got the squats, we got the back presses, we got this stupid thing that I hate so much.
Upper body left and right. Hey, watch out. Lower your hips.
No, it's like, I think this kind of just like proves my point though, that they have so much, and look, even on it they have the pinwheel. They have the ability to do so much variety. There's a lot they can have you do in every level, and this level shows the wide variety of things they can have you do up to this point. And they just don't. They just don't do more. And it's weird that they don't do more when it would be so good for them to.
Check the enemy's color, then select a skill. Overhead squat.
Like, I'm pretty sure after this overhead squat in particular, my legs were just gone. Like, I had
Let's go.
no legs left. They were completely tired out. Which, I mean, obviously, overhead squats aren't easy, but they're usually not that bad on me that, oh man, I'm already done with my legs. I don't want to use them ever again.
Fine work. Keep it up. Okay. Excellent. Perfect.
But,
Neat. Nicely done. Good job. All right. Challenge yourself. Fantastic. Okay. 5 more. Nice.
yeah, no, my brain's not here. I'm gonna have to just go get some caffeine after this part to be awake for the next parts. The next 3, just because, hey, there's more. Just because it's another 4-day, but even if they're short days each, there's 4 days. Otherwise, though, yeah, my main complaint is still that, like, I never really have any concern to use healing skills. Healing skills just never, ever, ever get used for me. They have no point.
Bend slowly. Slowly return to the starting point. Try this to really focus on your
I mean, I guess except for boss fights. Like, the rare boss fight. Like, not even all the boss fights. Between smoothies and just all your normal moves, it's like, I have the healing move there just so that if the option presents itself, I can use it. But the options just aren't that many. I feel like it's what a lot of games fall into. Like, Final Fantasy XIV falls into it, it seems.
Another lift.
There's foxes, lots of foxes. This Vampire Survivors ends up falling into it, but, like, that's kind of what the point of the game is.
Your pose or you'll
But no, like, look, I'm just chair posing and it's going. Like, they could do so many different things like this, but they just don't.
great form.
And I wish they did more of it. But yeah, damage in a lot of games just ends up being the dominant strategy for one reason or another. That you just want to DPS stuff down. And with the level curve of this game being what it is, even when I'm now starting, like, skipping so many optional things, yeah, I'm skipping so many optional things, so much of it, and I'm still levels and levels ahead, and it's not catching up anytime soon. They just give you too much EXP for that if level stats aren't making an effect, that it harms the game just because you're not being able to use your healing skills because you never need them. You get hearts in levels, you get hearts in boss fights, just from the special attacks sometimes. Mostly just the Drago fights, but sometimes other fights.
I was afraid of this.
And look at this, even the Robins came back! They have a little bit of everything in this level! Like, this is what you would think would be, like, the final level in the game. That the next level would be Drago. Just because this is a long one. Like, this is the lead up to Drago. The final Drago. Because there's a little bit of everything in it. But it's not.
Doing great. Go. Now turn your exercise
No,
into experience
you just-
points with a victory pose.
Maybe if they made healing moves stronger, or
Charge your squat power.
like had them do a little bit of damage in addition to healing you. Just so that you would still get the, hey, I'm doing damage.
Lightly cover the eye
But also you do still get the
with your right
heal.
thumb, as shown.
Because then maybe you'd be encouraged to use it
Please do
every
not
now
move
and
your
then,
thumb.
just cause variety. The variety needs to be encouraged. I want to use the healing skills beyond just I'm wasting a turn just to do this specific exercise. Cause it's still a game, but they should make the game designed around the fact that there's healing skills and make you want to use it. As the game is currently made, it does not encourage me to want to use it. Oh yeah, there's the Orb of Light talk. The game does not encourage me to want to use it, so I just don't. I just don't. Yeah, I'm 10 levels ahead still. And I'm going to stay that way just because this level's mostly completely linear. So, I don't know. Maybe the next world will be super out of order and I can just skip a lot of optional stuff. Tip of the day, sodium, salt. Salt. Don't add too much salt. With day 70 here. Get ready for day 70. Yeah, boss fight time. Friends online. Wings of Daedalus, halfway point, here we come. Also level 102. But nothing special there. I thought it was the Orb of Light, so it's probably the wing ability, which, yes, it is the wing ability in here. Maybe if they didn't include the skill system, the power level of you versus the enemy might be more reasonable, but because of the skill system, you just get so far ahead in power that the RPG side just starts to fall apart. Without it, maybe it'd be more fair towards the enemies.
Select a skill and attack.
Just because I would have a couple less hearts, I wouldn't have as many level 2 skills. But I don't know.
Okay, let's go. Keep your hips thrust out. Excellent.
Oh, I just noticed what the ab things look like
Very nice.
before you hit them with it.
Fine work.
They look like
Amazing.
blobs of fat, I guess, that you are very fat, and then you get the big abs or something.
Nice. Keep it up.
This many weeks in,
Okay.
and I'm only just noticing that.
Neat.
That is freaky.
All right. Increase your pace. Great. All right. Great. 5 more. Very nice. Fine work. Good job. Keep it up. One left.
Oof, I'll have to edit that out.
Abguard.
Some bad coughing. You know, I did not notice, like, any of that.
Feel it in your stomach when you breathe out.
Like, it was... Yeah, otherwise, I went after those two enemies in specific just because I figure I could kill the yellow guy and then kill off the boss. Or kill off the other two. Because the protein shaker, protein... Is it supposed to be protein in this? Because isn't there an I in protein? So this would be protein shaker. Still a pun on protein, but...
Overhead squat.
Here we go, here's me destroying my legs again. Also, for some reason, it not registering.
This will target your back.
The fact that it was 5, though, is why I went for it. But I figured I would want to kill off the protein shaker pretty quickly. But I think I end up abandoning that plan, like, a little bit in. Because
Wonderful.
I'm an idiot.
All right. Nicely done. Okay. Fantastic. Nice. Awesome. Excellent. Perfect. Great. Wonderful.
Like, oh yeah, I'm this is good. And then it wasn't good. At all.
Great. Let's pick up the pace. Fantastic. Come on. Excellent. 5 more. You got it. Great. 3. Yes. Yes.
So yeah, now the yellow guy is getting close to dead. That one attack nearly killed the megafauna.
Stomach, not your arm.
Oh, it nearly got it halfway, I mean. And the boss is coming along slowly. But so is my exhaustion already. And my green power got reduced, which is exactly the opposite of what I was hoping for. Because I wanted to boat pose. I wanted to do more AoE and boat pose. So I tried to figure out, okay, what I want to do instead. Let's do squats instead.
Okay,
I guess I was actually not that bad with my legs after that last one.
Yes! Yes! Well done! Amazing! Okay!
Maybe.
Amazing!
That must be it.
Fine work! Good job!
Though at the end of these squats, yes, I was indeed feeling the burn. But it's a blue boss, so if I want to kill it relatively quickly, I gotta use blue skills. Gotta make use of that. Oh, I guess also the smoothies, which would heal me, which goes back to the fact that I don't need healing And that complaint.
Fine work. Well done. Okay. 5 more. Good job. Neat. Nice. Fantastic. 1 left.
Like, look at all that damage I did. And also I'm getting, I forgot I got this.
Overhead knee lift rush.
Okay, yeah, I remember. I blocked it out of my memory because I was barely alive for this knee lift rush. But also, right here, I stopped. No, I didn't. I was doing it. It just stopped registering properly. Maybe I wasn't lifting my knee as high as I thought I was at that point. But I did not stop lifting. And attack power increase, but that's still not a problem.
Look out. I feel a powerful attack coming.
And after all those leg usages, this was hard. And it's the Mega Ab Guard,
Lower your hips.
but I have to lower my hips. And I'm about as far down as he was. So, like, I had to, like, sit on the ground for it to register properly. It was not registering. I do not like the lowering yourself ones. Like, I don't know if it's where I'm wearing the strap on my leg or what, but it does not work as intended. Which is why I hate the
Okay.
hip ones too, but, you know,
Focus on your upper arm.
I've complained about that enough. Now, I could have killed off the protein shaker, but I chose not to because I was afraid that,
Fantastic.
that if I did,
Great. Excellent. Okay.
All
right.
oh my god, words, they're losing me. That if I did,
Awesome.
the boss would re-summon the ads, and I did not want that to happen at all. If the boss re-summoned, that would have been
Size.
so terrible.
Okay.
Like, oh, I put all that work into killing the enemy, and it got completely re-summoned, and is an issue still.
Keep it up. Nice. Wonderful. Okay. Neat. Fantastic. Fantastic. Sharp. Yes. Yes. Amazing. Fine work. Excellent. Great. Great. Let's pick up the pace. Well done. Yes. Yes. Okay.
I just had a realization. It's not something I'm gonna put in the video itself, but like, I just had a realization about something. You know, by the end of this, my legs were really, really tired. And I did not want to use anything blue anymore. Like, yeah, I could get the kills if I just push a little more blue, and then I can push the kill. Well, then he did that to me with lowering my blue attack power. But the variety. You know, I was afraid that that if I killed the enemies too soon, he would just revive them and entirely ruin the point of me doing it. But now at this low of an HP, I figure it should be okay. I should be okay to boat pose.
Slowly return to the starting position.
I think I did go too fast for that one. Like, I immediately started going up, which it wants you to stay because that's proper exercise and form and all that.
With your legs
But I did go too fast.
squeeze.
Uh-oh, I'm low on health. I better use a heal. I need to heal. Oh no!
Don't have many hearts left.
Or I could just pendulum bend and kill off both enemies. You know,
Okay.
because that's,
Focus on your win.
again, the moment I actually want to use a heal, I just don't need to.
Okay.
There's no need to.
Perfect.
Like, I'm pretty confident that this is going to kill off the boss, and even if it doesn't kill off the boss, it's not going to kill me.
Very nice. Excellent. Yes. Yes. Awesome.
Because, like, the game gets in the way of itself sometimes.
Excellent. Wonderful. All right. Increase your pace. Fine work.
Like, I'm still enjoying my time with it, but it really does get in the way.
Great.
And this snow level just reinforced that feeling just because I'm liking this snow level. I hate snow, but you know, I'm liking this snow level because it's not like... Maybe in these later levels they might do some ice physics things that you can like abuse ice physics to run less than you have to. Do some sliding.
Points with a victory
Maybe.
pose. Charge your squat power, but don't overextend. Release victory.
But I got through it.
Lightly
Tough
hover
boss,
the
but I
iron
got
button
through it.
to the pad of your right thumb, as shown. Measuring. Please do not move your thumb.
Bumping into my computer. Red keyboard. But here we go. Wing ability.
And with this, my powers are complete.
That was a very, very overdramatic, like, power gain for what was actually sped. They're complete. It would have been more like, they are complete! But they didn't do that. They had a different direction for the voice. But I'm not continuing because that boss fight took me out. But that's day 70. Should I do exercise in certain order? I should do lower body first, which, yeah, I can see that. Lower body does tend to take me out faster and harder, so yeah. Yeah, so this should have been the Tuesday? Because I actually felt good after the boss fight, surprisingly, despite it being all the blue stuff. So I'm pretty sure this is the day after, the Tuesday. It's more annoying that you keep asking if you keep asking me. Reviews of details that I've been reviewing since, like, the very beginning. I'm more than 70 days in game, why are you telling me this now? Probably just a reminder, like, hey, did you forget? Let's make sure you didn't forget. But hey, we got the wing ability back, so... I was hoping this would be a, like... not previous level. So I grabbed it and then just ignored it. I'm probably not gonna, like, go back to it at all. I'm just gonna ignore it. But back to Mount Fear Me Not. This is not the clothing to be wearing in the middle of snow. We have now
Hey, let's fly.
Flight, which is an abdominal press, and then that's it.
Keep pushing
Also, you're
against your
oh wait, no, it's not. You have to keep pumping it, but also, I don't know if it's like the angle I'm holding it at or like what, but
standing.
I constantly am drifting to the left anytime I do this. Like, every time you'll notice I drift to the left, basically every time.
I didn't think I'd ever be able to fly again.
Fox! But, yeah, no, we're gonna get another flight here. Watch, I'm gonna start drifting to the left. No, I said, like, the first time we were here, like, oh, you just jump on the bridge pieces. That'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Right and left. Tilt your upper body to move in that direction. Good.
Like, it's easier for me to go left than it is to, like... I still miss that coin, but... There we go. I'm starting to list to the left just a little, even though I swear I'm holding it straight. I'll have to see how I feel with that.
Select a skill.
2 enemies. It's weird when it's only 2 enemies. Like, that's more than enough for AoE, but, like, it's only 2. Why not just go for the full 3? Like...
Fly squat.
It's not like any skills come in an AoE of 2. It's single target, 3 enemies, 5 enemies. There's
Keep your back straight.
nothing in between.
Fantastic. Fine work. Wonderful.
Also, that was like the worst moment to need to stretch, and just
Well done.
my body physically forced itself into doing it.
Okay. Good job. Sharp. Nice. Very nice. Nicely done. Neat. Amazing.
I'm actually kind of surprised that even though it is a blue enemy, I did start with
Let's keep
the blue attack, just because I'm like, oh, this isn't going to end well because it's the blue attack, and blue always destroys my legs, and so,
3.
yada yada. But no, I guess I was confident.
Amguard.
I guess I was confident.
Not your art.
And after being able to do the boss the previous day and not be tired, makes sense. And I guess I didn't want to ruin the momentum I had that
Hold pose.
probably a lot more ideas of I should worry about doing my legs just so that,
Bend slowly. Slowly return to the starting position. This will train your core.
just because focusing on my legs will make it easier to do my legs in the future. I want to be able to do my legs more in the future. I want to do it properly. I want to make it not be so difficult for me like it's been. And if I just keep working on the legs, focusing on the legs, I'll eventually get there. I'll pass through any plateaus, and I'll actually, okay, legs are good. Which after I'd finish this recording and all, I should probably do some squats. Like, now we're going in ice caves. Like, just the coloring differences make these caves look so different, even though it's basically the exact same thing.
Yay!
Also, already the next set of enemies. Well, after squat first. Why is this chest here? I don't know. But hey, they really wanted to give you 300 money guaranteed. Cause I'm pretty sure even if you had, if I had fallen down the bad path, I would have gotten that still. It's like they really wanted you to have that.
Select a skill. Hold pose.
I've grown to like boat pose a lot more than I thought I would. Which is kind of silly, just because...
To bounce back up.
Yeah, try not to bounce back up, which... It's not really bouncing, it's just going too fast, game. I don't bounce. Now, boat pose is so simple, so short. Like, the yoga poses are weirdly all so short. Like, some of them are super difficult, and I appreciate them being so short for those. But, like, both pose, I could probably do, like, twice the amount of reps and be just completely fine. Like, again, I appreciate yoga being less strenuous, but it's like,
Okay, let's select.
I don't know, it feels like there should be more reps. I'm glad there isn't, I'm not complaining. But also, I don't truly know.
Pendulum bend.
And as you can see, I was trying to decide between there of Pendulum Bend versus the Arm Lift. And I chose Pendulum Bend because I figure core. Because core, I should work on my core more. My arms, I can worry about later.
Very nice. Perfect. Okay. Keep it up. Okay. Fantastic. Great. Awesome. Yes. Yes.
Like, yeah, it's the easier of the attacks to go through, I would say, just because it's shorter to go through.
Fantastic.
And just generally easy to go through, though I could also be doing it wrong, and that's why it's so easy. No, it's shorter, easier, but also it's working my core, which I need to work on more, rather than the arms, which can come later. I think my core could use more improvements than my arm, so go with that. Plus, I'm so tired of the arm lift. They're boring and eh. Yeah, whoop, I'm already lifting to the left.
You got it.
Luckily, that's where I needed to go, but yeah, I need to just pay attention more of how I'm holding this in my stomach, I guess. And like maybe I'm rotating it in my stomach and just not realizing it. I missed one coin there, boo. But we're flying to the end already. Short stage. But, you know,
Way to work up a sweat.
I was kind of tired after that. The battles did tire me out. 2 days in a row. Breaks. The break I took in the middle of the month, and then also the Christmas break also did not help, so I'm giving myself a little bit of slack of, oh, I started falling behind, but this next kind like getting into this new year now, I want to go for like the 10-minute mark as much as I can. Make the game tell me to stop as much as I can, though I don't think that's going to happen till at least after this world, because we only got one more day after this, because this was day 3, right? Yeah, this was day 3. The next day I'm going to do the level I'm hovered over and the little Hoplin. Monday I'm going to do the next level and maybe a side thing or two just to push the timer longer. And then Drago levels, I'm just, you know, BMI. Apparently this is like a huge lie of don't care about BMI because like everyone who played Wii Fit was just like, maybe because it was the calibration was wrong or whatever, but it thought everyone weighed more than they did. And everyone was overweight in Wii Fit. Don't use BMI. But yeah, the Drago level, I need to dedicate one day to it. Day 72. Look at Tip there doing the squats. His super slow squats. Yeah, as I was saying the previous days and today we're going to be doing this next level and the Hoplins after, which I forgot to make more EXP soup, so I wasn't able to use that. Get double, which also kind of breaks the intended balancing proper usage of the EXP soups.
Come on.
I need to go. I would have to go grind carrots anyway, because I think it was carrot soup. But the next level I'll do, and then do some side stuff, And then Drago level, which is probably Guru Anma. It's probably a fight against Guru Anma. I always have to put that as its own thing. They're like always 10 minutes and longer now. Even at my overpowered level, they take forever to do. Especially if it's gonna be like, do like 20 flight sections before you fight Drago. Before, it was like, do 30 windmills, or like 50 squats. Now do, like 2 minutes straight of this abdominal press. I was like, look at this! They have the ability to do set pieces. They're doing set pieces, and they're cool, and it's like, it's good.
Let's select the skill.
Why?
Okay.
We're gonna be running around a statue. It's like,
Excellent.
it's a very basic set piece, obviously, but like, still.
Yes. Yes. Perfect. Nice. Fantastic. Great. Well done. Nice. Very nice.
I figure.
Fine work. Amazing. Nice. Wonderful. Good. Challenge yourself. Okay. Well done.
I figured I'd go with the back press just because
5 more.
I figured I should actually work on my arms one day at the minimum.
Okay. Perfect. You should feel it in your stomach.
Like, I should do more.
Select the skill. Chair pose. Bend slowly.
Why did I do the?
Return to the starting position.
I thought I went right into the. Oh wait, no. Okay, I remember now. Though there was a thought I was having afterward, because I went right into chair pose, and I think I do the chair pose again at the end of the next fight as well. But did I? I think I do the arm wave. I don't remember. But after this stage, look at this. Like it's a nice way of using stuff. Also, for some reason, this is the optional pathway. I wasn't looking ahead because spinny. This is the optional pathway you're supposed to take. Because there's the coin. You're actually supposed to take that path. You're not... I wasn't supposed to try and go the correct way.
Select the skill.
Also, this is a weird fight of... Here's every type of shake. Well, not every type of shake. Here's like a bunch of types of shake. Because we're missing a red shake they could have added in here.
Try this one.
I don't know why they didn't, because there's space. There would have been space for one more. They should have did that. That would have been a good fight. Just, I guess maybe because the platform didn't have room for 5 of them, even though they float in the air because they're floating things.
You made it! Stand up. No need to rush, though. Keep squeezing.
Also, they're actually attacking, which shakes tend to just not do for whatever reason. And they, like this one, it didn't even attack. It didn't even do the shake up. Like, here, we're gonna buff you blue, but also not make things, which would have actually helped me that it buffed blue, because I went to overhead squat again. I think I'm doing overhead squat specifically over and over because power level,
Lower back when you raise your arms.
but I do need to be getting back to the other,
Amazing. Neat.
the other one.
Nice.
The other squats.
Excellent.
The wide squat, it's called. Wide squat.
Nice work. Well done. Fantastic. Great. Amazing. Fantastic. Keep it up. Great. Let's pick up the pace. Okay.
Because as we're gonna see, that guy gets launched off, and then...
5 more. Come on. Fantastic. Good. Good. Okay.
The yellow one does. If I gotten blue powered up, that might have been enough to kill the black one off.
Feel it in your stomach when you breathe out.
The other 3 colors got destroyed. The black one just barely survives.
You've got this. Hair pose. Bend slowly. Slowly return to the starting position. Open your chest. Whew.
Yeah, I used the J pose to finish it again, and that was funny. And then I had the thoughts of I should be doing more arm stuff. That's when the thought came in. But also, the level's over already. Like, I'm pretty sure there was no more fights at this. After this, it was just the 2. That's the same thing with, like, basically every stage, is it's usually only 2 fights. There's very rarely 3 or more. Again, rarely. Not that they don't happen. They rarely happen, but they rarely happen. Like, that was a cool set piece, right? That was a cool set piece, just going around the statue a bunch of times. Extremely short,
Now
but it was
turn
a
your
cool set
exercise
piece.
into experience points with a victory pose.
And I would appreciate more of that kind of thing.
Charge your squat power, but don't overextend. Release victory!
Lightly cover the IR motion camera with the pad of your right thumb as shown. Measuring. Please do not move your thumb.
Put that right in. But then also, I could get bow pull level 2. I can get that variety I've been asking for, because now I'm focusing on that. Get that right in as well. I now just doubled my options. Or not doubled my options, but double changed my options. You know, this is oh, do I have a carrot? I don't have a carrot, but I do have this, the orange almond milk. I'm not gonna go for a guaranteed rush usually, but the extra turn to guarantee I kill both of these, worth it.
Oval. Okay, let's move. Good for working those upper arms. Yes! Yes! Nice. Awesome! Very nice. Fantastic. Okay. All right. Perfect. Good job. Wonderful. Fantastic. Sharp. Okay. Nice. Great. Let's pick up the pace. Great.
It's kind of nice to be back to the bow pull after so long.
Okay, let's switch sides. Okay, let's go. Target your back with this one. Well done. Great. Amazing. Excellent. Fine work. Keep it up. Neat. Okay.
Like it
Well
it's been weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks since I did bow pull, so it's like I'm getting back into it.
Let's keep going. Neat. Nice. Okay, one left. Flawless. Smoothies help you keep going.
Yeah, that's the free turn, but it's like, it's been so long since I've done the bow pull, so I had to get back into the flow of it, but it was kind of nice going back to it, like, oh man, I remember doing this exercise, that was so long ago. That was nice to do.
Excellent.
It's like nostalgia for an exercise that I stopped doing because I got stronger stuff.
Amazing. Great. Perfect. Fantastic. Fantastic. Very nice. Keep it up. Fantastic. Nicely done. Great. Nice. Fine work. 10 more. All right. Amazing. Challenge yourself. Very nice.
And then I did the pendulum, as I saw, I did pendulum bend anyway, just because finish it off, but... You know, I'm... Things are good. But that's it for that day, that's it for the week, just because... Lots of congratulations, because I did more reps. Yeah,
Let's begin our static
getting out of it was not a good idea. Getting back into it is...
your ability.
It's going well so far, though I'm gonna regret saying that just because of, hey, tomorrow is...
Tilt to the right and stretch your side.
Like, tomorrow is, getting back into the full thing.
Return to your original position, switch hands, and bend the other way. Don't hold your breath.
Like, well, Monday should be fine. Probably. I don't know what the stage entails, but it's probably just a normal-ish
Bring
stage.
yourself back slowly.
Maybe long. And then I'll go backtrack to that one side gym that I didn't do.
Stretch your upper arms while pulling your elbow downward.
And that'll push the time longer as needed. But then...
Now do the same on the opposite side.
The Drago stages are always so long now.
Not to let your upper body
So
tilt to the side.
it's... You know, I get the feeling the Drago fight is going to destroy me, and
Put your right foot
if I
forward,
go into
cross
Tuesday
your
not
legs,
feeling absolutely 100%, I'm going to push back the Drago. I might just do some independent exercise on Tuesday just to keep up the exercise, but push back the actual progression of Ring Fit
switch
to
legs.
the Thursday just to not overdo it.
Start bringing your fingertips close to your back leg. Breathe slowly as you hold. Slowly straighten up, bit by bit, starting from your lower back.
I'm just glad I didn't get the hip
Put your right
one
leg
in this
forward
set.
and put your
I hate
hands
the
on
hip
your
one.
hips.
You know,
Right knee and stretch out your left calf.
I'm looking forward to the rest of the exercising. I'm gonna keep trying to do my best, all that. I feel...
Now switch legs. If you're less flexible, it's okay if your heel goes off the ground. Bring yourself back slowly.
I'm confident. I feel like 2023 I can
Your
do
hands behind your back and grasp your
quite a
left wrist.
bit.
While pulling your wrist to the right, lower your neck the same way. Bring your neck back up and stretch in the opposite direction as well. Stretch slowly.
My mind keeps wandering off. Caffeine's not doing enough for me, apparently. Yeah, 2023, I feel like I'll do great with the exercise. I'll keep getting through it.
Bring yourself back slowly.
I'll be
And your
I'll be beating the game for one.
Good job.
So then it'll just be all independent stuff. This series will end, but I'll keep going. I'll see about maybe spreading out what kind of exercising I do. I failed this quiz. I thought it was adductors was the outer. I thought adductors was the inner, hamstring was the inner. I was wrong. No, I think I'll be doing pretty well going forward. I'll do pretty good. I want to keep this up no matter what. Just health, strength, all that stuff. It's good. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Even if it's been tough at points, even if I've had to take breaks for personal reasons or just actual physical reasons. I just keep going. Just keep going. Do what need to be do. So yeah, this is the first Ring Fit video of the new year, and we're approaching the end. And I actually made through most of it with talking, aside from, brain fog being brain fog. Not a long one, but yeah. Take care, and may the power of Anadid Hogs lay waste to your gains.